I mean, what I'm talking about is that Bane is like a super like known bounty hunter, badass throughout the universe. It's like just seeing him or recognizing something of him or even remembering the name just causes fear. But Marshall had nothing, no clue, zero. He knew he was trouble. He knew he was there for something that was just not right, but he just did not know the impact of who he was facing. That's what I loved about it, because it's like they could have played on that. It's like, wait a minute, you don't know me? But Bane doesn't give a fuck about that. It's like, I'm here to give you a message. You're either going to take it or leave it. Unfortunately, that young dude forced a hand and they're both dead now. Damn.
They're not both dead. The sheriff is wounded. But because he wounded the sheriff, he guaranteed that the fucking townsfolk are gonna go help Boba Fett now.
What, Oliphant is alive? I don't think so.
Yes, he survived. I hear no music whatsoever.
I also like the fact that it's Oliphant as the marshal. I was like, wow, that's cool. Killed it for me, honestly. What killed it for me, and the only reason I told Lou this, only reason that shit killed it for me was because I had just seen Machete Kills.
What, Machete being the Rancor trainer?
No. Yeah. That just was a good.
That shit fucked up my head. I was like, wow.
That was a total goof. But the reason it was such like an impact from
the start.
Nope. The reason it was such an impact for me was because in Machete Kills, at the end of it, they do a spoof of them continuing that movie into Machete Kills again, and they do the whole Star Wars thing with him against Mel Gibson, and Mel Gibson's like Darth Vader, and he's supposed to be like Luke Skywalker, and they're fighting with like lightsabers, modified lightsabers and shit. The shit is crazy, it's stupid.
Welcome, everybody. We are back. Forsaken Kingdom, episode 28. We have Narso, Durzo, Blint, Tildor, Greenheart, and Hex Swift. So let us talk a little bit about our last encounter. We're in the mine, an unknown mine near the town of Silverton, and our group, our intrepid heroes, have ventured into the mine, supported by a regiment of really, really pissed off orcs. Made it to the bottom level of this mine, to where they got into some beef and almost became ground beef, let's just say. Surviving that encounter, they were able to push to press on till they get to a choke point. I think you guys had they collapsed the tunnel walls or the tunnel ceiling, and they found a side passage, a secret passage that led into a pseudo treasure hoard, which Narcissus cleverly used to convince his lackeys to join them. You can have this if you join us and kill that guy. And lo and behold, money, the glitter of the money made all the difference in the world. So, that is where we are right now. And we're going to go back into it. All right. Hold on, I'm making my notes here. Wrong notes. You guys can't hear the music, the sounds, but and that's another thing I got to figure out. But it should be coming up on the stream. Okay. All right. So the marching order are, who was it? It was Narcissus.
Urzo, me, and the Hex.
Split off, remember?
All right. So Narcissus, you were with it was you, Kayun, Durzo, and then the other two were bringing up the rear. Hex was searching through the horde to see if he can find some trinket, some magical items, some clue.
Actually, anything to help the group.
Anything to help the group. You did find the potion you identified as a potion of bear endurance, and a high quality short sword, or falchion, which is essentially a short sword. Okay. And Tildor, after running through all the blood and muck to hide, like a little bitch, was bringing up the rear. Sorry, I didn't. That wasn't nice. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's just like, I don't find this amusing. Anyway.
Listen, right now, we're here to role play.
There's no deck.
Okay? We're not here to joke. We're here to role play. And don't make me send some texts out.
That's it.
Yeah, Decky.
That's it.
Okay?
Hey, think about it this way. He only has 7 minutes
I
to
was
live.
just gonna say, dead man walking. What do I have to lose?
Steve, you just been added onto the list. I don't know what you're talking
List
about.
of what? List of decades?
Okay.
Wow.
You gonna send Takis this way? What?
When you see the red laser hitting you on your glasses,
Red laser hitting my glasses.
Okay.
Damn.
You go down that tunnel, and
yeah, but wait, hold on, Lou. Didn't Steve give the guy the money? They said yeah, and then they ran in the room towards.
They
the
all
other
yeah.
people.
So he ran. They chased them. The orcs chased behind them, and we're chasing behind them.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's like a Scooby Doo episode.
Tú quieres que mamá le moche las orejas.
Okay.
¿Qué quieres jugar?
You run down that hall. Once you get to the end of that hallway, it extends about 100 feet. You get to the end of that hall. The entrance is blocked off by the orcs and the humans. You can hear the sounds of some battle, a couple of screams of pain and mercy, and then they file into the room. This room itself it belies the dimensions that you think, in that it's not part of a mine, but it looks like it's a collapsed piece of wall to another structure. And what I mean by that is when you come in, there's a domed ceiling, and as a matter of fact, I need for everybody to make make an intelligence check. The target is 16.
Oh, my fat 10 fails.
My 16 -1. Got it.
-10. What?
Yeah, it sucks. Swear to God. I'm almost at this.
We had to roll over.
16.
16.
And it looks like nobody made it. Well, unless you got +2 into intelligence.
My character's
I am
charisma based.
having a difficult.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
And too bad I had to have the -10.
So did everybody make their roll?
Everybody
Yeah.
failed.
Everybody failed.
Everybody successfully failed.
At least you're consistent. That's just
So we like this. Where did it go? Where did it go?
so. Durzo, as you're the closest to the 16, looking in this room, you all see the same thing. There's a large. There are 4 pillars that look like support beams, right, to hold up the ceiling. The ceiling itself is about 30 feet up. At each one of the pillars, there are 4 sconces. So four bowls with. I'm gonna explain it to you in a way that Danny can understand. 4 oil bowls with.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wasn't you complaining a little while ago that we were joking around too much and we weren't role playing, right? That's exactly what you said, and now
Nope.
you started. You know that I don't
He's
like
a
that
hypocrite.
phrase.
Sue him. He's a hypocrite.
Yo, you know I don't like that. You know I don't like that, and you keep bringing
And
it
a-
up.
and a
That's all I
tyrant.
gotta say. So now
I
you know
remember he's a
what?
tyrant.
You know what? 2 minutes have been knocked off of your life essence now.
You know what? That's it. That's it. I'm done. That's it. That's it.
Uh,
I'm not talking to you no more.
So basically, there's bowls and there's oil in it with a fire and stuff like that
Yeah.
to light up.
So the room is pretty well lit. There are no other doors. In the center, it looks like a stone well. But it's not a traditional well, and that small. It's essentially a pit with a stone wall. So the room itself, 30 feet high, is about 50 feet in diameter. The well encompasses about half of that. So there's only like
25
there's
feet.
a 25 feet space that you can walk around it, with the wall that extends about 3 feet up. The litterings of the remaining mercenary forces are everywhere. The orcs and your turncoat humans were dispatching them at varying points. However, the main focus of your pursuit is not amongst the dead.
Keep going.
There's no other way. There's just that pit.
I'm gonna
So I'm
check if there's
Something.
I'm-
I'm sorry, for Durzo, because I meant to say it and then I got sidetracked. Something about this is familiar.
Does it remind me of the tomb that we were in?
I will give you another roll, 16 better.
Damn, this character wasn't in that. This character wasn't in that part. That was my other character.
No, you was. He
16.
found you.
Okay.
Lou,
What?
I was gonna ask you, being that I'm a cartographer, right, and relatively new to the area, can I recall any history pertaining to anything that would be this old?
No. Not in this case. Hold on for a second. Let me before I outright shut that down. Since it's a specialty, I will give you you make a history roll. What was your roll?
13.
Okay.
Lou, I'm going to do the same thing too because I have. Excuse me, Louis. I'm going to do the same thing too because I also have the skill history, but I got a +2.
Is it one of your specialties?
Yeah, I got a +2.
I don't believe you.
Okay, so I got a +2. Oh my lord, that 17 just rolled. You seen that?
No, we don't.
Damn.
Literally, like it went to the 17 and then it rocked back. Oh my lord. Okay, so I failed. I got a 5 with the
It's
+2.
just weird that are you using Roll20 to roll? Hex.
No, why?
Okay, because I have a game log, and it's not showing any of your rolls here, which is weird.
Because it's going straight to the roll 20.
No, but it should be doing both. Like I'm looking at Tildor's. That's the only reason why I asked. I see that grand spanking 5.
I click on the like let's say the skill. I click on the B, right? That B whatever, and instead of rolling the dice on the sheet that you're talking about, it just automatically does the roll to roll 20.
Yeah, you should be able to. Hold on a second. I'll tell you right.
It only does that with my second attack, like the damage, but everything else it just rolls directly to roll 20 for some reason.
A ver, ahorita le hablo y te digo. Ajá.
All right, that's fine. Just got to look in 2 different places. That's all. Okay. Unfortunately, you guys did not meet the threshold in order to be able to find anything in your memory that this place would resemble. The only reason why you remember this place in it's a hazy memory, Durzo. The what your eyes are seeing, you know, you have the smattering of your forces that are here and there around the edges, the outer edges of the pit. It just gets replaced by the same space, but and it's like coming. It's if you ever seen those movies where it's superimposed on what you're seeing, so it's just flashing here and there, and you're looking around, and it seems to be shaped the same, except where this pit is, there's a whirlpool of green. Can you mute yourself, please? There's a whirlpool of glowing amber and green liquid that's swirling in the center of the room, and there's also a stone walkway that was erected on both sides that meet at the center, and at the center is where there's a circular platform, and you can see your hooded nemesis. He hasn't revealed himself. To his left is Garrett, and he's just standing there with this smile that immediately makes your blood boil, because he's just looking at you guys with this smug, you know, like, bitches, look. And on the altar, you're looking up at it, so you really can't see the full picture, but you see a hand, a small hand. It could either be a child or dwarf, but the fingers are too thin to be a dwarf's fingers. So they flop over the edge, and he from the folds of his robe, he pulls out this ornate ornamental dagger. You can see these it's like rubies encrusted in the hilt. And
Dude, I pulled out the key and I thrust it at him.
hold on, this is what he's seeing in his vision.
Oh.
So you're trying to struggle, but your hands are tied behind you, and you turn to your left and to your right, and all of your companions, that would be Narcissus, Tildor, and Hex, are in the similar position, except Narcissus is bound and gagged, and he is screaming. You can You can hear him screaming through the gag, and the robed figure grabs that hand that went over the edge and lifts it up and just cuts it, and then you can hear her scream. And
Does it sound like the little elven child that was that?
it's the scream of a child,
Okay.
a female child, and she screams, and he just throws it into the water. And as he does, you can see it like pockets of it just start lighting up to the point where the spout of that green liquid just encompasses that entire platform and them, and then you suddenly just you're back in this space again. You never lost consciousness, but now you're back in this time, this period.
I'm gonna grab Narcissus' shoulder hard.
Okay, so that shocks you, Narcissus, because you're heightened looking around, and he just like grabs you. He turns. You can see he's sweating, and
I look at him. It's like, what's wrong?
I'm gonna turn around and call Tildor. Come over. And I'm gonna give them the explanation of my vision. I said, if we don't get there in time, now in the vision we were gagged, but if we don't get there in time, he's gonna summon something. He's gonna kill. I forgot the little girl's name, but I'm gonna say the little elven child from the village. He's gonna kill her.
which is appropriate because you didn't really take an interest in her. It was only Narcissus that did.
Narcissus, we gotta save him. We gotta prevent him from summoning whatever he's gonna summon.
You saw this here?
Almost an exact duplicate.
Dude, I'm looking around again.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do I guess investigate.
What are you talking about as far as like trying to recollect?
Yeah, what would I?
It would be
Insight?
insight.
Louis, you said they had their bodies in this room, right?
And the
I
bodies,
got a 9.
the bodies of the mercenaries.
I got a
Okay,
19.
You know what? I'm gonna go to I'm gonna ask them together as a group. What do you think if we take a body and throw it in there? One of these dead bodies.
First says, look at it. See exactly what it is.
Okay. So for Narcissus, you don't have that vision.
Mm-hmm.
However, you're as he's describing it to you, and you're trying to recollect and looking around the room, you get this sudden sick feeling. And as you're taking, you're all still looking around and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. One of the orcs, he had come over to his chief with a sack, and he hands it to him, and the chief opens it up. He has this curious look in his hands, in his eyes as he reaches in, and you can see he pulls out that hand and half a forearm.
The same hand?
Same hand.
Wait, what are you talking about? The little girl's hand?
The hand that I just described, yes. So he
Is he in the
turns
back?
to you, Narcissus, and he walks over.
Are you with us, Hex?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call Hex over too. I'm gonna call him over.
Okay.
Now when they're all there, I'm gonna say, Narcissus, in the vision that I had, we were all tied up and bound. You were gagged. Okay? You were screaming. We're not gagged. We're not tied up. So it might have happened. I mean, that hand looks exactly like the hand of that little girl.
Yeah. So as he's getting ready to hand it over to you, because it's essentially he's holding it by his fingertips. He starts like he gets startled and drops it. Once he drops it and it hits the ground, you're all like looking at it hit the ground. You can see it starts flexing its fingers.
Well, I
I pick it up.
Okay.
I was going towards. I was looking towards Durzo. I'm like, what do you mean it hasn't happened yet? What, you had a vision?
And
Is
I'm gonna
this place,
same thing.
is this place familiar to you?
Somewhat no. Yes and no. It's a yes and no. And I'm gonna give a little short detail of what happened between myself, Narcissus, and the Tildor about chasing this summoner. The summoner and this and he was the captain. He was one of the captains from a fort. Colluded together and they basically took some prisoners. They took the main commander. He wasn't a king, but he was like the commander of the whole fort. It was like a small town. He took him too hostage. He took a elven child that was from a village that was some miles away from that place, and they ran to a certain tomb. We chased them in the tomb. Next thing you know, we woke up in the desert. And you see where we're at right now because you're with us.
With him giving us those details, can I make another history check? Like go through my scrolls and stuff like that, see if I can find something that's similar to what he's talking about?
Yes. This is going to be difficult. So the difficulty is going to be a 20.
Wait, hold on, Lewis.
Thanks.
Wait, hold on, guys. Our characters' names are not on there. On the thing is our real names.
Wait, are you talking about on Zoom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay.
The interface has everything the way it's supposed to.
Okay, no, because it got all our real names, and I think the White's name, it has something else on it. I don't know.
Yeah, his hero's name, I think he was using. His pseudonym. Okay, so Narcissus, I'm sorry.
Now wait.
Hold on for a second.
Okay, go
Before
ahead.
I go to Narcissus, what is everybody doing? Hex is already
I'm
having
gonna
a
ask
conversation.
them.
He's trying to do what he's doing.
I'm gonna ask them. What do you think about taking up one of these dead bodies and throwing them in the?
No, don't do that. We don't even know what's in the pit. I'm gonna walk towards the pit
but that's what I'm talking about. Throwing it inside the pit.
Because we literally seen Garrett go through this tunnel. There's no other entrance. We're gonna have to check for secret compartments, but I want to check the pit first.
Okay.
Tilda, just protect my back while I go and check it because I don't want to get attacked from behind.
Okay, and I have another idea. Once he does that, I just I want to walk around the room and look at the walls, the floors, anything like that to see. Once he does it, once you do that, once I check your back and I do all of that, once all of that's done, I want to walk around to see if I could get myself a little bit more familiar with the room. In other words, maybe like anything on the wall, anything that sticks out from the room, that would be, I guess, kind of noticeable or something hidden.
So
anything
you want to search for secret compartments?
Yeah, but I said it wrong. I'm trying to be a little bit more, educational.
Okay.
So
that would be investigation.
No, but I'm gonna wait till Durzo does his thing first, then
Okay.
and then I'll do what I gotta do, so I can watch his back.
Okay. Hex, there's nothing that you can recall on any map that describes what he just said. And he didn't really give you that much more information than I can't give you any more information than he has. Because if you guys are not taking the notes that I'm asking you to take, then I'm not going to continue to fill in the blanks. You have to either remember it or write it down.
Well, these are notes that I wouldn't have to begin with anyway.
Right.
So, there's nothing to research.
Right. Well, I mean, you might have some other insights, but you get what I'm saying. Okay.
I got it. So I turn towards on that. I turn towards Narcissus. Narcissus, do you have the map?
I have the map to what?
To this place, to the mines.
That rough sketch, I have that.
Yeah, let me see it for a second.
I hand it to him.
So I put it on the floor, And I traced back as best as possible from when we first started coming in to where we're at now, supposedly, right? And I'm gonna see if there's any space in the map that's not covered. Understand, like, in looking at the spacing of this and seeing the way the rough sketch of the map, if it lays in some pocket inside that map that's just not drawn out.
You mean this space that you're in right now?
Yeah, the space that we're facing right now, if it's at some space within the map, that's a rough sketch that he's got.
No. But you did, and as a matter of fact, roll an investigation. This is going to be a little bit a heavy rolling sequence. So be prepared to roll investigation, everybody, at some point, because you're going to be looking or thinking or whatever. Insider investigation. So it would be investigation.
Yeah, because cartography isn't an actual skill, although it's one of my skills.
No,
It's a
it would be tied to your intelligence.
To my intelligence?
Yep.
Okay, so investigation, where the hell is it?
I mean, when they simplified the skills, you pretty much have to lump them into
Oh, look at that.
associated abilities. Wow. Okay. So what you
that's
do
cool.
what you do see on the map is a crudely drawn number. Well, 4 numbers. They're written in common. It goes 4, 1, 3, 2.
The combination.
Now
1,
Tildor.
3, 2. Are they anywhere on them? Like, are they spread throughout the map, or are they on a certain?
So where they are on the map, it's essentially, remember, this is a crudely drawn map, so it really only has the level, like 3 spots where the levels are, and then at the top right, which is where ideally the tunnel that you went through, it's almost as if they ran out of space to draw the full map, but they did put 4, 3, 1. No, what did I say? Anyway, it doesn't matter. They put that combination in there. So it's a 4, 1, 3, 2.
I'm gonna try something. No.
Hold on. Let me go to Narcissus.
Okay, go ahead.
You had picked up the hand, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Once you pick up the hand, you feel it's still warm. There's still a little blood trickling from the where the cut is, and the fingers are like they're not. It's not where when people are in the death throes or something, some trauma happens.
There's
where
no rigor mortis.
There's no rigor mortis. It feels warm to the touch. And what's his name? The Chief Kayun's. That is cursed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna hold the hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try to talk to it telepathically.
You try to reach out with your mind, but you feel nothing.
So I'm gonna wrap it up
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna put it in my robes.
Okay. Now,
Do you think that wise, Narcissus?
I look at him with a look that he realizes he shouldn't be asking questions.
Okay.
he gives you that look. He's like,
Sorry.
So stupid. Sorry.
oh, wait, you guys
Anyway.
didn't even hear that. Oh my lord, this is so.
Nah, we ain't hearing anything. The only thing I heard was sorry.
How about now? You hear it now? Damn it.
No.
Unfortunately.
Your equipment sucks, okay? Like your GMing.
Yeah, I heard weed too. I heard it
I
a
heard-
little bit.
I heard that.
You hear it now?
Oh,
yeah.
the Kill Bill shit.
All right.
So So Lou,
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a long shot, but hopefully I hit it. Mama G, Mama G.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna go for a long shot and hopefully I hit it. Hold on. Mama G.
Man, hurry up.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I could reach out to my angel companion for any form of assistance. And I'm gonna put that, in other words, I'm gonna think, please, we need your help. This girl's in danger right now. We don't have a lot of time to waste. Is
He's
there
going to
any,
commune.
yeah, like is there any form of guidance that you could give us?
Okay.
You have the same thing too, Adolfo. You have an angel companion that watches you.
I do?
Yeah, me
Yeah,
and
you
have them.
really need to read up on your stuff, buddy.
Yeah, we have companion that watch everything we do. They watch everything we do just to make sure that we stick into the rules.
I didn't read that when I was reading the race up.
Yeah, you need to look a little bit better.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Don't need them just yet.
All right, so you should be able to hear the music now, yes?
No.
Not really.
I think Matt Mercer is right.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
he is right.
Okay, so what happened, Lewis?
Okay.
Something.
I could barely hear that.
I'll just play it on my end. It's yeah. And then I'll figure out how to do it on this thing here. But anyway. Okay.
You lower your voice.
You make your prayer, and you can hear voices, the voices of all of the men talking. There's you guys that aren't Narcissus, because he's completely focused on something completely different. Something across the other side of the pit, you can hear the men's like, "What are you talking about? We gave you everything. We're on your side now. We're on your side. What? No, you stupid slag. What? No. One of the orcs is like, "Ah!" The other one hits the ground. He's just crawling away. He's like, no. And they're just kicking him. At this point, Kayun rushes over and he dresses down his men. He doesn't pick up the human, but he's like, get up, follow. And he grabs him and he throws him at your guys' feet. And he's like, I swear, I know nothing of this place. I've never even been here. Please don't kill me.
All right, so Lou, I'm gonna grab him and drag him to the pit.
Okay, so when you get to the pit itself, it's not bottomless. It has a floor. Once you look over, looking over the edge, it has it's a dirt, like a dirt floor, the wall is 4 feet. The pit itself goes down to 6, so it's 2 feet below where the bottom of the wall is. It's 25 feet around, and
Staircase?
so you don't see one. Now he's just like, what are you gonna do? Please don't behead me, please.
I'm gonna just drag him to the pit. I'm gonna throw you in.
He's like, what? But why? He's like, what? No, please. I gave you everything. I turned on them. He told me we'd be. He told me we'd be safe. He gave us gold.
All right. Where are they?
You savage fucking elf. No, he doesn't say that.
I'm gonna say, where are they?
He said, I don't know. I don't know.
So I'm gonna pull out the dagger of venom. I know it looks all crisp.
So he's like, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know. Please.
Right now, anything. If you don't tell me anything, I'm gonna stab you and I'm gonna throw you in the pit.
Okay. So that's what he's doing. Narcissus, what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm examining the pit.
Okay. You see everything I
Like-
just described.
I'm gonna see if there's any can I use arcane so I can sense any magic from it? Not this. There's like nah.
mm,
I pull out the key.
Okay.
I pull out the key and I start and I point it towards the middle of the pit.
Okay. Nothing happens. Tildor,
Alright.
you were communing. There's this you feel this sense like a warm breeze envelop you from your back across your shoulders, across your face, and you open your eyes, and directly across on the other side of the room, you can see something glowing along the wall, just faintly, and then it fades away.
Okay, I'm gonna say, guys, that wall. I saw something. There's something glowing on that wall, and I'm gonna point at the wall.
Okay, so
I'm gonna.
a
So I'm gonna.
couple of the orcs are looking at you, and then they turn and they look at the wall, but they're not saying. You don't speak orc, so you don't know what they're saying. They're talking to the chief.
So-
The chief's just like, they see nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, come on, guys. I'm gonna go towards the wall, and I'm gonna just start, like, I guess, like rubbing my hand on it, seeing if there's anything that I could find
Okay.
on the wall.
Everybody make a dex save.
Wow.
Uh-oh. That's what I found.
If this is magical in nature, I get advantage. Just to remind you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I rolled a 1. I'm done.
Jeez.
Could you believe I have not rolled over? I think like a 5.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yo, Lou, come on, please, man. Stop paying these guys off, bro.
I'm not doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah, it makes sense being that I was on the floor.
What?
Yo, nobody. Durzel, do you roll?
Yeah, of course I rolled whack.
We all failed, right? We all failed?
Yep.
We don't know whether we did or we didn't.
With those rolls, we failed. 6, 5, 1.
You all take 4 points of damage. So as you do that, you can hear a click. You see one of the stones in the wall. You hit it. You press it in, and then you, from varying points along the ceiling, you don't see them come. You don't see them come out, but you see people getting hit. Like the orcs are getting hit. Each one of you takes an arrow, a bolt, in that hits you. So.
Ah, these 4 points.
It's just on
They come
Yeah,
out
but
in
coming
different.
out of
Wouldn't it have
anywhere?
to go over the-
It's like different points. No, it's a dex
Wouldn't
save.
that go over the-
It's a dex save.
And that's what happens when you don't say I'm checking for secret compartments and traps. When you go with your stupid, I'm checking the walls. Fucking idiot.
Somebody seems
Man,
very
that angel
sensitive.
must be out to kill you.
Word, that's what I'm saying. Somebody seems very sensitive today. You all right?
All right. So
Okay,
I get hit.
so everyone gets hit. The chief, he runs over as he's pulling an arrow. He grabs you and just shoves you back. You touch nothing. Hurt my men. There are a couple of them that took. There are a couple that took an arrow to the head. They're gone.
Oh,
Oh man.
So I'm gonna on that map.
Mhm.
I'm gonna as best as I can.
That's it. That's the last time I commune with any angel. I think you know what, Lewis. I'm gonna go evil now.
Okay. On that map, go ahead, Hex. As
I'm gonna fill in as best as I can. being that it's obvious to me that they ran out of space, I'm going to take another parchment and keep drawing as far as I can go regarding where we saw the treasure trove and where this thing is located. And then I'm going to take a look at those numbers where they're placed and see where it corresponds to the map, and if one of those numbers correspond to the area that we're at.
The numbers are written in a row, not in. They're written in that row sequence. So they're not written
In that rows?
Yeah, they're not written like if you're looking like north, south, east, and west. They're not written that way.
Okay. So they're written in that particular spot in a row, like a sequence.
You could assume that.
All right. Where is that spot located?
The one that he touched, whether he touched the wall. Okay, I mean.
No.
What are you talking
about? The numbers. Those numbers. Where are they located?
They're on the top right of the map. Of the map. It was just.
Oh, say they're not on the map itself. It's just on the corner.
On the parchment. On the parchment you have. Yeah, they're not in the map.
Okay. They're just written.
They're just written.
Okay. So where he touched, I'm gonna look to see if there's anything like numbered. If I can't get a quick view, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take water, throw it onto the wall, and then the flake that you use, the gold flakes that you used in order to write, I'm gonna take that and sprinkle it on the water, so that way with my torch, with the light, I can see if there's any like indentations or anything like that. I don't think it'll be enough to cover any number symbols or anything like that, but maybe I could get lucky too. I don't know.
Okay. Let's roll your roll insight.
And let's see if anything comes about.
Come on, roll higher than a 1.
Thank you for that. Thank you. And that is my specialty, by the way.
That means that you get
Absolutely
a
nothing.
higher bonus, but you're at a 9. So, unfortunately, your efforts don't necessarily give you the results that you're looking for. Now, Tildor, you can. I will give you an investigation roll as he's doing it, because he's not able to spot it, but maybe you can, seeing as how you're right there.
Okay. Wait, hold on. No, I got a 7.
That beyond 20. That beyond.
Oh my lord.
Crap.
I give up, man. Honestly, I really do, bro. I have not rolled over higher than 10. I swear to God, I'm not lying. Like I haven't rolled higher than 10.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do, Lou?
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a roll for the chief.
Well, I was gonna do something.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna snuff the torch. Well, there's too much ambient light from behind.
There's a lot of ambient light, yes.
All right. So what I'll do is this: I'll flex some more on there, and I'll use the mirror to refract. Like position it so I can get a view of all the little particles that are there to refract. See if I can get a better view or a better
You
angle.
see my face, right?
Hey,
I'm not sure nobody would follow that, but okay.
My God, I can't believe I have not rolled higher than a 10.
believe it, dude.
Okay. Now, okay. The difficulty is, I'm going to give you it's a pretty normal difficulty, so it's a 15. 15 or better.
Insight again, and here we go.
Well, for both of us or for
No,
him?
for him.
19,
You
final.
made all the rolls you need to kill your own people. Okay. Now,
I don't find that funny at all.
you do, for the most part, there was something scrawled in the, what's that, the
mortar?
Yes. Puñeta. Thank you very much. There was something there was something like chipped into the mortar. Like they used it to scrape into the mortar, and it could either be a 4 or a 1.
All right. So now that I noticed that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take paint and I'm gonna paint over it so I can.
What are you carrying around Dutch boy cans of paint? Where are you getting paints from?
Dutch boy.
My calligraphy coils and stuff like that in order to draw out the map.
Isn't that just ink? No, that's fine. I'm just fucking with you. Okay, so you're gonna do what? You're gonna do what again? You're gonna draw what?
I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna draw over the marker, but I'm gonna put a parchment. I'm not gonna press, and I'm gonna go through the.
Before you even do that, just so that we're clear, you've already splashed it with water. So if you put any paint on it, it's just gonna run and bleed. You will know
that's
that.
Why I'm putting the parchment, right? And I'm just gonna scroll. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna use paint. I'm gonna use the chalk. I'm just gonna chalk it, so that way I can get the indentation.
Okay.
And see what it corresponds to,
right.
Whether it be 4, 1, 3, 2, whatever.
So the chief also calls you, Narcissus, to assist in maybe healing some of his men that took some bolts in really nasty places.
I go to stabilize whoever doesn't that can be stabilized.
Okay. No one accepts any help from you, Tildor.
I just like how it's fine. That's cool.
He's a Paladin that's become the pariah.
Yeah, that's cool. Nobody knows the sorrow.
Are you doing anything, Durso?
Yeah, he's throwing the guy in the bed.
So the guy doesn't say nothing. He keeps on saying he don't know nothing, right?
Correct.
Throwing him in.
All right.
Nobody knows the pain.
You throw him in, he hits. Please, let me out. I don't like this. Please, sir. My lord. And he starts hitting you with all the flattery. My lord, please. I will serve you. I'll serve you.
Wow.
He's like, I swear on the old gods and the new, I will serve you. Please.
I'm gonna walk over to
anyone help me.
I'm gonna walk over to Hex. I'm gonna say, you need help?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Here. So I point out the locations.
Please.
If you parchment and draw and place a chalk over it, just try not to press too. I don't know if that'll trigger another set of volley of arrows.
There more numbers?
Yeah, I'm looking for these 4 numbers. I show them on a map and I tell them this is what I saw in that crude sketch. Now, it correlates to the map. It's not part of the map, but they also ran out of space from this crude sketch.
Ah, so my information was right. There is a number there.
So I'm trying to go by recollecting our footsteps, tracing back mentally our footsteps to try and see if there's a gap space or something that's akin to this.
On the opposite side, so like he's at one part, I'm gonna walk to the opposite side of the room without touching the walls. I'm gonna do investigation to see if I find a number, just in case. Not with that roll.
No, this is just ridiculous. Honestly, it really is. What you roll, Durso?
Roll
11.
An 11, and he has a +5, so that was literally a 6.
That's nothing. I rolled a 9 and I have a +5. Yeah. So no. Crappy die roll.
So Lou, I want to ask you this: how lit is this room? Is it semi-lit, well lit?
Dude, I told you, every pillar has four oil lamps. So the room is pretty well lit.
Okay. And where did Adolfo find the number? On one of the pillars?
Directly across on the wall, which is where you pressed.
I didn't know there was going to be a trap there. I didn't know the DM was going to put a trap there. Okay.
Well, you know, part of D&D is traps. Trap, monster, trap,
No.
trap.
D&D is
monster,
all about
monster,
traps.
Trap,
No,
monster,
but not towards a paladin.
Totally forgot.
Okay.
My
so
apologies.
Lewis, on the opposite, thank you. On the opposite wall where Adolfo's at, I'll go look at that.
Where
wall.
who?
The opposite wall. So if Adolfo's
No.
on,
Where who?
Hex Swift is. I'm gonna go to the opposite wall, sir.
Yeah, which is where Durzo is, searching the
So
walls.
then I'll go.
Are you gonna start? You gonna touch the walls? Because
No,
I don't
so
think
I'm gonna
Durzo's
go-
gonna let you.
So I'm gonna go on the opposite wall of Durzo, sir.
Durzo, sir. Nice. I like how he's doing that.
Good day, sir. Good day.
I said good day.
So no, what I do is I take my battle axe, I put light on it from the cantrip that I have,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna start going up and down like this on the wall.
Okay. I will give you an advantage roll on that.
Can I do that, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. With an advantage, sir.
Mhm.
What is it? Do I roll?
Roll a d20 twice, or roll
No,
it
no,
with
no,
advantage.
No, but
Oh,
what,
investigation.
Investigation. Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure, man. Just making sure. I swear to God, if I roll under a 10 twice, that's it. I'm gonna. If these things start.
Oh,
Yeah. Why are you rushing?
Because you're yapping. Roll.
Talking, yeah.
roll, nigga, roll.
Did you
If
just?
we wanted yapping, we let the Mexican Chihuahua with it.
He just, you know.
Did you roll yet? Jeez.
A 13 and a 6.
Neither of them yield you the result that you need.
Forget about it. I'll give up.
So you can't find anything. Durzo, since he's at the same spot as you, you can roll another investigation with advantage using his light.
Thank you, sir.
Hurry up and roll, man.
Nerves are
Yeah, I
frayed
mean-
tonight. Nerves are frayed tonight.
Yeah, motherfuckers is just stupid.
Look at how long it's taking, bro. I could have rolled 3 times already.
All right, and I
Okay.
both make.
So you find something similar to what Hex was describing and what he had marked off, scrawled into the mortar.
I'm gonna hex. I found one.
Get the imprint so we could get a definite number.
All right, Lou. I'm gonna walk same type because I'm looking at from where the other one is at.
Mm-hmm.
This one lines up. I'm gonna do the same thing. Walk towards the other end, and
You
do
mean
another.
okay? So it's either left or right.
I'm gonna go left.
Okay.
I go right.
All right. So
What I'm gonna do, since he pointed it out, I'm gonna take a sketch of that one.
okay, this one.
Now, Lou, can I ask you something?
Yep.
So it's a straight angle, narrow angle, like how is it facing? Is it going directly across like I'm this? You get what I'm trying to say, right?
No, I don't. So if
let's
it's,
say we have-
He's asking
it's-
if they're all 4 cardinal points that the numbers are
if
at.
it's a circle, right?
Yeah.
And you walked in from a path. And I really can't put up maps every time this happens, but there's a circle, and you walked in at the bottom of that circle.
Okay.
Okay, directly across is where you guys found that first scroll.
And the second.
The second one was at an angle, but it could be parallel to where you are from where you came in.
So if I'm standing at now, if I go to where the
So
door
okay,
is at.
matter of fact, clock. So you're at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
The first one was at 12 o'clock. So it's 12 and then 6:35 on that wall.
So you know what? So I'll try to go 6:35 on the opposite side of the wall.
Okay, there's no 6:30. There's no 6:35 on the opposite. So it's 12, 3, 6, 9.
Okay, so you said 12.
12 o'clock, 3
3
o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12, 3, 6, 9.
And And the two are in what numbers again?
What?
The two are in what numbers again?
The first one's at 12. The second one's at like 6 and change.
Yeah.
So I'll go to 3.
That's to your right.
Yeah, so I go to the right with the light and I start flashing it again.
All right. Make another investigation roll with a 12. I'm sorry, with advantage. Excuse me.
What a god. Anyway, let me just stay quiet because.
And Dwight, you make a roll too.
Yep, but you do not have advantage.
12 and 12.
Wow.
So essentially, you have no advantages. So Durzo, make your roll.
This is just ridiculous, man. Honestly,
Dude, that's insane, bro.
it really is.
That die didn't even roll. It just slid across the whole damn thing. No lie, it just stood on 4. It just slid.
You talk about the die roller, the animation.
Yeah, it just slid across and stood on 4. He didn't even change numbers.
I have not.
I just want to thank D&D Beyond for frustrating my players. Well, far greater than I could ever have.
Oh my god! This is
In
dice
one
rollers.
room.
Can I try?
Yes. Hold on, Hex. Hold on. You know what? I haven't talked to Narcissus. What exactly are you doing while you're hearing? All you're hearing is, God damn it! I can't see shit.
Did I stabilize the orcs?
Yeah. In the process of stabilizing, you can see these guys. They look like they're searching the walls, but no one's touching anything. Hint, hint. Tildor.
So after, because I'm a little fucked up in the head right now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
After a few moments of seeing these guys tomfoolery, I stop and ask them, what in the good fuck are you guys doing?
We're looking for numbers on the wall. Hello, 2 numbers. Now we gotta find
There are
2
sigils
more.
on the wall that appear to be a combination. We found one at north. We found another one west.
Not even responding.
No, I tell him.
There's one in
I
the
tell
north, one in the
Narcissus.
west.
I tell him. We found one in the north. We found one in the west. Now we're searching. No, we found one north. We found one south from the entrance. Now we're looking both west and east for the other 2, and they seem to correlate. And I show them the parchments. One shows what? A 4. The other one shows what? 1, 2, or 3. What? Lou?
4132.
No. The 2 parchments that I have. What are the numbers?
Oh, again, that first parchment could either be a 4 or a 1. The second one looks more of a 2 than a 3.
So we couldn't get a good sketch out of the numbers?
Not for the 4, definitely. For the second one, which is more likely a 2, but you won't know until you see the other 2 numbers.
Unless they're just as much as fucked up. So it makes no sense to fucking investigate because we'll never fucking know.
My point is, the first one you definitively could not tell. The second one is more of a 2 than a 3. Whoever.
You know what this feels like? This feels like Shrek forever with fucking Pinocchio telling him that he doesn't know not where Shrek is.
I do know where he isn't.
You know what this reminds me of? The Ghoulies, the movie, but we just terrible. We fall into that trap.
But you're not nearly as cute. You're also it's just 4 sloths going around.
Yeah, going around and going around.
All
in
right,
circles.
so do the same thing with the light. Cast it on
Your staff.
Don't tell them what to
fuck
cast
it,
it on.
the
Jesus,
staff.
man.
So
I cast it on the staff.
So I
and
look
I
at
did the same thing they were doing on over towards Dwight, being that Danny's already taking care of that side.
Okay. And
I go
Narcissus.
So that way we can both see if we can find something there.
Okay.
All right. So investigation or insight for me? Insight?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Now
So,
that
Lou,
he's bringing light over, do I get an advantage?
What?
Yes.
Now that he has light
Mhm.
shining, an advantage. Okay.
Okay.
Got 16.
So for the at the 6 o'clock position, because Tildor went to the 3 o'clock position, you find what looks like a 3. And Durzo, you also you both come to the same point where you can see the scrawl. It looks
What
like
is it?
it looks like a 3.
So we missing just one number.
So where's the last spot?
We were looking
It's,
for it
it's
now.
where Tildor is.
Okay, now question. In relationship to the wall, are the numbers all on the same level?
Hmm?
Are the numbers all on the same level? The scroll.
Not tomorrow, Sunday, right?
Yes.
Today's Sunday. Your daughter's got school tomorrow.
You're talking about like height wise along the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Do we know where all the numbers are at now exactly?
You haven't you didn't do an investigation.
No, I did.
How
I wrote
far
12,
apart-
12, remember?
Yeah, no, I'm saying you couldn't find a number. Everyone else, all the other numbers have been revealed to a certain degree.
So I'm gonna tell these guys, come on, help me look over here because for whatever reason the dice roller is not letting me roll good.
So, is the distance the same from the first number we found to the second to the
That's
third?
what I was trying to say earlier.
Yes.
Okay. So taking the distance, what I'm going to do is take the rope from that number to the other number, then put it to the other side and put the line along the same height to get to the other number.
All right, I smell what you're cooking.
It smells pretty good.
With that,
Fuck your die roller.
that's not my die roller. Now with
Fuck
that,
you.
with that, you're able to find the last number. Again,
Listen,
could either be a 1 or a 4.
So take the sketch,
Mhm.
look at it, and try to find out why is it so hard to identify whether it's one or the other. Is it like overlay? They try to sketch 2 numbers, or does it look like it's pieces,
What do you mean by pieces?
like a puzzle? Like you need to move it to make the number.
No, it's scrawled in the mortar. Now the problem is when you the issue is that whoever scrawled these in, it wasn't how do I say this without giving it too much information?
I think I have an idea what you're trying to say.
Whoever did this didn't seem very literate. Remember, literacy is not common. So 1, 2, 3, 4 may seem simplistic to everyone here because you're learned men. Not everyone knows, not everyone has that. So that 1 or 4, it could be transposed, it could be
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask Kayun.
The
can
3
you come over?
the 3 and the 2 you're able to make out. They're clear.
Lewis,
Okay.
what,
So
It's the 1 and the 4.
wait, hold on. Hold on, Adolfo. I'm gonna ask Kayun if he could come over here to see if he can help us figure out what number this is. Because remember, it's another person.
Okay. He walks over. He doesn't seem too pleased, and he's looking at it. He's like, I don't know what I'm. He's like, not know what I look at. What is?
So I'm gonna tell him it's a number, and I'm gonna trace it without my hand touching the wall, and I'm gonna tell him this could either be what you said, a 1. What was the numbers again?
1 or a 4.
I'm gonna tell him this could either be a 1 or 4. We're trying to figure out what it is. Maybe you could help us out.
Hex.
yeah,
If he went and he pressed it, if Tildor pressed it and it set off the trap, there's an order of numbers. It's 4, 1, 3, 2.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he pressed 1. Wherever the 4 is at, because it's a row of numbers. So we find the 4. Look at the other one that it looks like 4-1, not the one that Tildor pressed. We go to the one that says 1 of 4 that it wasn't touched. Start from there. Go to the next one. See if that one looks like a 1, which I know that should be the one that Tildor pressed. Go to the next one. That should be a 3, and the next one should be a 2.
I have a
Yeah.
better idea. We can all
So-
stand next to the numbers and then just press them in
We're
order.
not gonna press them at the same time. It has to be a sequence.
No, in order. That's what I'm saying. In order.
All right. So that's what we're gonna figure out now.
Before we do any
3,
press,
right?
I'm gonna tell the chief, please step out of the chamber, because we are gonna touch these specific stones, and we don't want nobody to get hurt.
So he nods and he barks the orders at his men, and they gather up their remaining wounded and head back into the tunnel.
Well,
Yo, Lou,
Well,
so when
they're
he turns
doing-
around, Lou, when he turns around, he's walking around like that.
while they're doing that, the 2 is on the. Okay, I'm at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
We went towards the front. It's a makeshift 1 of 4. Now we went to the right, and it was number 2.
The 2 is at the 6 o'clock position. The
The 2's at the
3
6
is at the
o'clock
9 o'clock position.
The
And
3
then
is not.
From
So
the 12
2
o'clock and the 3 o'clock position, those are the ones that you're not sure which is which.
Okay, so the 2 is here at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 is on this side.
I'll
Wait a minute.
take your word for it, because you're looking at a camera, so you're literally on
No,
the wrong
I know,
side.
but I mean, no, the 9 o'clock would be this side.
Wait a minute. I'm writing it down. What is at the 12 o'clock position again?
Lou.
It's either
The makeshift 401
Hold on.
on the 3
Narcissus got to
Is,
say
uh,
something.
is 1 of 4. So it's 2, 3. So then that means
Adolfo, I'm not gonna look at your fucking hands. I'm asking him what's at the 12 o'clock position.
12 o'clock position is either a 4 or a 1. The 3 o'clock position is
Same as
either
the
a
3
4
o'clock.
or a 1. 12 o'clock position, the 6 o'clock position is a 2, and you're pretty sure that it's a 2. And the 9 o'clock position, you're pretty sure is a 3.
Okay. Which is the one that Tildor pressed?
He pressed the
12.
one at the 12 o'clock position.
All right.
so you think it was
No. Go to the one at 3 o'clock. That's a 4. The one at 12 o'clock is a 1. Then the one at 9 o'clock, if I'm correct, is a 3. And the one at 6 o'clock is a 2. That's what it is. That's the sequence. I'm going to go to the one that's a 4, which is at the 3 o'clock, and I'm going to press that one.
Lou.
I told them.
Wait, hold on. Narcissus got something to say. I want to tell the guys, hold on. Narcissus
Oh,
has
my
something to say.
Lord. Go ahead.
Lou. While they're going through all this searching and figuring out these runes, I'm gonna walk over to Felix. I'm gonna tap him on his forehead, cast that support spell
Mm-hmm.
that gives him a D4, and I'm gonna tell him, find me the door, please.
Felix is he was standing in the door frame watching everyone get hit by arrows. He's like, he is heavy with sacks of gems and gold. He's like, Master, we're leaving, right? We get to spend this gold.
We'll get to spend it
Please.
after we find the people that plan to kill.
Oh. Then we
So-
spend the gold.
Yes.
You cast a spell. He said, find the door. He's like, in there.
Yes. Hurry up, please, before we all get murdered.
He's going around. He's going around looking. Derzo, you press you're at the 3 o'clock position. Yes. Okay.
Just before this goes continues any further, you said we took 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we
took
took
4
4.
then.
Yeah, we took 4, yeah.
All right. Just want to make sure I didn't record it yet.
Okay. You press it, and you can hear a click, and now you can hear like it's like click, 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 click.
Hit the other one. Hit the other one.
Press the one.
Okay.
Press.
One that Danny had pressed originally.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're doing that, Hex.
Yeah.
Okay. You press that in. Click, 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 click.
So
Now
why?
press the one at the
Click.
bottom.
Yeah. No, I'll hit that one because I was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll run to 2.
Okay. So the one at the bottom is the 2. Once you press that in, I need everyone to make a Constitution save,
Except for me.
except for Narcissus.
Yay.
Yay.
We're all dead. It's not my day with that die roller, bro. Fucking.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Go for Felix, please.
That was for Felix. You take 3 points of poison damage, Hex. So when you press in that third stone, a gas had come up from the bottom and quickly enveloped the room. You heard it. You could hear.
No, but wait.
What?
We pressed the numbers in sequence.
You press the numbers in a sequence, not
No,
necessarily
we
the right
pressed the
sequence.
numbers in the sequence it said on the page.
No, you didn't. So
Yes, we did.
no,
Danny pressed the number 3.
no. He
and-
said he's pressing the
and
number
he was pressing
2.
it last.
No.
No, I said no. I said I was hitting the number that was next, which I thought it was 2. That's
what he
it
did.
was, but
No,
Oh,
because he would have been. I would have told him no,
Yep.
because I would have seen it.
yeah. So we hitting the numbers according to what the sequence was on
Okay.
the paper. We
Yeah,
all know
no.
that.
If he's
I'm not gonna hit the
okay,
number
hold on for a
2
second.
again.
Here's the only reason why I'm not going to allow this. That's not going to be a retcon. He said the number 2. He said it.
Yeah, but we
Which I-
can see him going to it.
I
And I know the sequence.
understand that.
At least give me a perception roll.
Okay, I'll give you a perception roll, 15 or better.
Damn, man, you're so fucking anxious to set off the fucking trap. You're not fucking seeing everything that they're doing.
What are you talking about? I don't have
There's
to.
a chance to actually react.
I don't have
He
to say
is-
anything. He's the one that said it.
He said
No,
it.
I thought that number. Anyway.
Exactly. You thought that number was the next number.
This is
so
what
that's the
happens.
number you would
You
think
got
go
to
push.
pay attention.
I was paying attention.
I'm not eager to set off anything. I have it in my head. I already know what he's doing.
Roll.
Okay. So once you see him go to the door and almost press it, you
So I stop. Christ.
okay. What? But
Are you just trying to kill?
I know.
He's not trying to kill anybody, and if it was my game, I would have did the same thing, dogs.
I know the sequence.
No, I'm not saying it to him. I'm
following
saying
the
it to
sequence.
Sheldor.
Oh, my bad. That's in
That's
character.
the next number in the sequence.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Next time I just gotta say I'm hitting the next number in the sequence.
okay.
Okay. So there. Just Jesus Christ.
It's like, why are we rolling the sequence? We're rolling in the sequence.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying
that's
is
what I thought. I thought we were going in the sequence too.
you're throwing it at me, and I had nothing to do with that.
He has nothing to do with it. It's not his fault.
Okay,
at
come
all.
on. Let's just move on. So
Okay.
so he stops me. We hit the buttons of sequence.
He
and-
stops you. You hit the buttons in sequence. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Hope you choke and die. Hate you.
Oh my
That's
lord,
it.
that's hilarious.
That's it.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a ball.
Hello?
Fuck you.
Now,
Yeah. Alpha Deca Alpha. Okay, bye.
it's just
Wow. Just wow.
This is just so rich.
All right,
Okay.
so we press the
So,
button.
All right.
so we press the button in sequence. What happens? Other than the poison gas.
So now you can hear mechanisms turning, and a loud echo throughout the hall, throughout this space, and all you hear is what? No! Ah, help me! Ah!
No, he's done.
I look over.
So, where the pit was, it is in fact a hidden spiral staircase that now he's sliding down.
Oh, he's sliding?
Well, and by sliding, I'm being generous. He's
Yeah, because the steps come up.
he's tumbling down.
Oh,
No!
yeah.
Ah! Until you can hear, and then nothing else.
He shrugged. I guess he hit the bottom. Doesn't sound like it's that far.
How long did it take him?
Oh, it's like maybe like a 5 or 6 seconds later
I
he's falling.
I start going down.
All right.
I start
You might
going down,
wanna get
and
that key ready.
I snag up Felix on the way down.
He's like, but he's like, Master, I could guard the entrance.
It's okay. You can look for traps as we're going.
Lou, so does does the orc see this? The whole thing coming down?
No, because he was out the room.
You must
So
have heard it.
I'll let him
No,
know.
I'm saying he was. They were watching.
So he saw it. Okay.
They were watching Hex just be like, "No, you idiot! Stop!"
And the orc is like, see?
And he's like,
See?
he's like,
Listen,
yeah,
listen,
it's just like it was a good idea. We let them go in first.
listen. This thing got me so stressed out that I'm eating crackers.
What? Anyway, you look over the edge. You can see where the stairs had made the mechanisms moved and the stairs went down. Descending order. Who's first, second, third, and fourth?
Me and
Obviously,
Felix are first.
Narcissus and Felix are first.
I'm next.
Go third.
I'm actually going to take some time
Guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna go AFK.
to draw by memory what we've gone through in the tunnel so far. Kind of fill in the gaps of the rough sketch of the map,
In other words, making a better map.
including this space that we're in now.
A better map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just what you gotta say.
Okay.
Fuck you.
I get tired of waiting to talk.
This is hilarious. All right.
I get tired of waiting to talk. That's all. We continue.
So, Felix is maybe 2 or 3 steps ahead of you, just looking around, and he's sniffing the air. He's basically making a little show of you, like. All along, as he's going down, and you can hear the crunch of your boots under the gravel and the dirt. You can hear shink, like the clink of the coins in his pouches. As he's going down, he's like, oh. He's trying to hold them down and then move down, which is making him walk like like he's got to take a monster dump, and he's trying to sneak down.
I pick him up.
He's like, ah.
And I relieve him of a handful of his coins to make him more manageable.
But
You'll get them back when we're done. I never kept anything from you, but I need you to do this.
Yes, master. He heads down, and all he hears, uh-oh.
What?
He looks around the corner. He's just like, your friend is dead.
Which friend?
Him. You come down a little.
I come around and look.
As he had broken his neck on the tumble down, so he's just like.
So I look at him, look at Felix, and shrug. Keep going.
Okay.
More gold for you.
He just starts rifling through his pockets. It's like, just coppers. You stupid human. Kicks him. And keeps going. The staircase descends about 30 more feet, 30 more steps. And you come to the landing. And as you get closer to the landing, there is what could best be described as the glow of a blue glow that's coming as you're getting to the bottom of that steps. You can see a blue glow. And he's like, Master, evil. He's like, evil magics. Felix knows it.
Do I reckon? Would I recognize it as a magic?
Not just from the light, but I mean,
No.
Let's just be real.
I know it's gonna be magic. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of magic. That's
Right.
all. I'm gonna continue.
Okay.
Continue forward, so I can get a better look at things.
When you get down, there's a hall that extends another 50 feet, and now you can see the light. It's bright. It's undulating, sort of like the reflections of water.
All right.
And everyone,
I'm listening.
everyone is following suit. You pass the dead human on your way down. You get to the bottom of the landing where Narcissus is carefully looking at that light, and Felix is saying, hurry up.
Lou, so I'm gonna go to the light. I'll be like, Carrie, are you in there?
Wow.
don't go into the light.
I'm gonna throw a baseball in. See what happens.
It comes out of Tildor's ass.
So with that, I'm gonna throw a rope. No, it's not.
Yo, Lou, it comes out with a piece of corn on it.
Anyway,
Okay.
trying to set the mood here.
You see a chain of tampons come out. Anyway.
That is gross.
Anyway.
Okay. Hold on a sec, please. I'm sorry. Are we boring you, sir?
No, but it is late. So.
No, don't be saying that.
Man, come on, Steve. Why are you talking about snake, man?
Because I woke up at 4:30 in the morning.
Please.
Listen, we all know the rules
I would have
and
went to sleep.
regulations.
I would have went to sleep much later if I would have called Lou when he gave me that suggestion. But I didn't see it. My Zoom didn't register. I'm mad because then I could have been playing something else yesterday.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's all right. I
Ding, 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 ding.
ranked up on Monster Hunter, so
So, you start making your way down that hall, and as you get closer and closer, it gets colder and colder. Like the air, it's almost like an Arctic blast of frigid air. Once you get past a certain point, it's not moving, meaning the air is not flowing. It's just still and super, super cold to the point where once you get within 20 feet of the doorway to go into this chamber, whatever this chamber is, you can see the light. It's emanating brightly to your right, to the right side of the door frame. That cold air is such that once you get to a point, you can start seeing your breath in the air.
Wow.
shit I could do about it. My horse is upstairs, so
Okay. Do me a favor. Actually, you don't need to make a roll. In your robes, you can feel it's almost shocked you because you didn't expect it. There's a sudden shift from that wrapped hand.
I put my hand in the robe when I go to hold the hand.
Okay. You can see it's just like it's doing one of these motions, just like like balling the hand into a fist, like it's reaching for something, it's reaching to grab something.
So I hold the arm to. There's those balls. No.
Rip.
I give it the key.
Okay. It grabs onto that, but then it lets it go.
Then I give it my hand.
It does the same. It grabs onto it, and you can feel the warmth. That thing is warm despite the ambient temperature, but it also lets your hand go.
Do I see that hand?
Look at the wall.
Yeah. He whipped it out. He's looking at it. He's putting a key in it.
I'm gonna be like, Ken. What about if you put that hand towards the light?
I was looking over there. Is there a door there? I mean,
Well, you have to go you have to enter in the room. You're still about 20 feet when that happened from the door.
oh, okay. No, so then I continue towards
Okay.
the door.
Lou, I'm pulling out the greatsword.
Okay.
You know, I got my weapons out, so
No, I don't, and I do now.
I got them out. Nigga, I'll sleep with my weapons out.
Just like he's like, I'm gonna feel up the wall. It's like no
With my
means no.
weapons You know, you gotta keep mentioning that. You know, like it's already done and over with. It's not funny no more.
He's like, I'm gonna feel up the wall. How about if I touch this one again? Yay!
No, what I meant to say was the number and sequence. Anyway, I'm not gonna argue with you anymore because right now we're wasting valuable time.
What he meant to say. Okay. So here's once you get to the door frame and you look into this room, it's a larger chamber where there are columns on both sides, about six to your immediate right, and you look across, and there's 6 to your left. I mean, to your left, excuse me. To the right, the chamber opens up another 25 feet, and at its center, at the center wall, which extends 30 feet across and 20 feet to the right and another 30 to the left. On the right, it's a portal. You can see runes at certain points, and that blue light is emanating from it.
The portal?
The portal.
Can I read the runes?
Do I recognize the room?
What do you read? What are the languages you read?
Language.
You may be able to use arcane, but I just want to know off the top.
I know Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Infernal. And I'm supposed to know. There was supposed to be another language here. For some reason, I don't know why it's not here.
You know what? I could.
It was that Eldritch language. I forgot the name of the damn language. Hold on. It used to be my old character sheet. I don't know why.
You're talking about on Roll20?
Yeah, it used to be on Roll20, but that character sheet's got gone now.
All right, so as far as I can tell from everybody else, no one else can read those runes.
Primordial. No, it wasn't. It was deep speech. I knew.
Okay.
That was supposed to be the other one I knew. Deep speech.
Okay, they're written in Infernal, and it.
Infernal? No, I don't have that. Yeah, I do have Infernal.
You have Infernal.
Yeah.
The language is that it's a portal. It's definitively a portal, but it has a riddle in it whereby only those of the Maker's flesh can enter this place.
Only those of the Maker's flesh can enter this place.
It's most. Oh, well, I don't know. I think right.
Yeah.
Well, the language is.
I'm saying it's a him. No one else understands.
That's why I said I'm staying quiet.
What a god.
I'm going
Freddy's back. Freddy's back.
I'm going to repeat it aloud so they can hear it.
Bravo, Charlie.
Come on, man.
You heard, Lou?
Say again.
I'm going to repeat it so they can hear it.
Okay. Once you guys get to the door frame, you can see what he sees. Now your vision is obscured because you're still in the door frame. I'm not going to assume you walked into the middle of this room. Okay. It's obscured for the rest of this room. You can only see that narrow space between the wall, the immediate adjacent wall to your left, and the pillars, which is why you can see 6. The room itself, you would have to go past the pillars to look to your left to see if there's anything there.
Tildor.
Yes.
What I'm gonna say is, and I'm gonna explain it to Narcissus. I'm gonna say Narcissus.
I mean, you're all 4 there, so.
You are the only one who weaponizes magic out of us. Let myself and Tildor stand front, and then you could do your thing. You being in front is not good. Let us take the
Not
ball.
there. He told us the riddle, right? He said.
You did.
So I'm gonna tell him.
So, Hex, the only reason why I'm including you in this is that unless you took a million years to do something or elaborate, if you're doing a rudimentary drawing of everything, you could be in this space with them right now. They didn't move at a fast rate of speed in order to get to the bottom. No one's running. If you took extra time, that's different. You tell me.
I'm getting it as accurate as I can.
Okay, so then you
Treasure trove.
we'll keep you out of this for a few moments.
Yeah, I think it's going to take me a good 10, 15 minutes of solid space everything.
Okay.
Once he
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
once he says that, I'm gonna say if they're talking about the master's flesh, then the only thing I could think of is a drow elf. Only a drow elf will be able to walk through that portal.
What I'm thinking is the master's flesh is the person who created the portal is the only one that could go through.
The drow elf, which
But
is
is he a drow elf? Do we know that for sure?
yeah.
So the portal itself is a magical item, yes?
More or less.
And Hex is taking about what 5-10 minutes to do what he gotta do.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna take the same 5-10 minutes to do identify on the portal since I still have it.
I'm gonna tell Durzo. Do you want to walk
All
around
right.
the room?
Repeat that. Repeat that for me.
I'm going to use identify on the portal. It's a ritual. It takes about 10 minutes.
Okay. Can you link the spell so I can just make sure that I understand that?
Lou,
Absolutely.
Lou.
Yes, sir.
At the same time, I'm gonna stand by Hex while he does his thing. Sword ready.
Okay,
just
so you're going to touch the portal then.
Me? Yeah.
Okay. So once, I'm assuming you have the components for this.
I don't need it as a ritual.
Are you sure?
Let me see.
It's a divination.
What are the components? They're
A pearl
Uh-huh.
worth at least 100 gold pieces and an owl feather.
Are they expended?
Yeah,
I see.
absolutely. So what I'll
Wait,
say is...
Are you sure they're expended? But such requires attunement. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you'll learn what spells, if any, they are currently affected. I need to know if those, because if those items aren't expended, then I can just use my focus, and I won't need the feather or the owl.
Is this a part of your book? Are these spells in your book? All of them?
This spell's in the book, yeah.
Okay. So take a look at that, and as you're deciding on that course of action, Tildor, what are you doing? Durzo, what are you doing?
Let me
I
tell
am Go ahead.
Tildor first.
No, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to walk around the room just to see what else is in the room.
I'm gonna stand by Narcissus' side.
Okay. Without having to roll a perception, all you hear is, "There's something over there, Master." Now you all look down. You can see Felix is at he's at that first pillar on your left, and he's looking around it. It's like, something not good looks over there.
Stand back. Have
Yeah.
the great sword ready, and go over there to look.
Yes.
But I'm walking, Lou, where I'm not confronting it. I'm giving some space.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, wait. You don't even know what it is.
I know that, and I'm doing 35 feet.
Hold on a second. So you're gonna
Walk wide.
describe for me. So there's a space. There's about a 10-foot. There's a 5 to 10-foot space. No, 5-foot space between the pillars and the wall to your left. So there's like a little alleyway, sort of. That's the best way I can describe it. And then you walk into the greater space in the room. You'd have to move past that pillar and then turn to your left. Then you can see the entirety of the space.
I'm walking into the greater room.
Okay. What about Tildor?
That pill away from that.
I'm.
You're going with him?
In other words, yes. So yeah.
Okay. When you walk into the space, at the end of that hall, you see some sort of black statue that's sitting cross-legged. It's projecting. It's reflecting some of the light from the portal, but it's sitting cross-legged, and there's a basin between its legs, so a bowl. From that space, you can also see that it's like like a blue flame instead of like the yellow flame that you would get, like a gas flame that's just blue. It's just flickering just above the surface of just above the rim of the bowl. You can see it, but it's casting some weird light because of the light coming from behind you to your right, from right to left. It's playing some tricks on your eyes, so you can see it, but it's just flickering, and it's at the end of that hall, which is 30 feet away.
I'm gonna call Narcissus. Before you start anything, I think you need to take a look at this.
Okay, the spell does not say it consumes them, so I should be able to use my focus in the place of them.
Okay. All right. We'll do that until we know for sure.
He heard me, right? I told him, hey, before you start anything, I think you need to take a look at this.
Remember, he's concentrating. He has to focus on the spell, but you can listen. Listening doesn't take you out of your concentration.
And I'm gonna basically describe what I see to him.
Sorry, so I hate to do that to you, but can you describe it again?
Sure. At the end of the hall, about 30 feet away, at the center, there's a statue. It's made of that same black rock. It's reflecting the blue from the portal. It's sitting cross-legged with a basin between its legs and a small blue flame that's just extending above the lip of the basin.
Can I roll Arcane and see if I can recognize what that is?
Sure.
Lewis.
I got a 17.
Okay. Yes, Tildor.
With history, can I see what it is? Anything like that?
No.
No.
History is history, not what you're looking at. It's arcane that you would need to roll.
Okay. No, I don't have it. Well, I was just saying maybe it's a part of history or something like that.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Hold on for a second.
Yep.
Sometimes it's cool to have the actual physical books in your hands.
Yeah, that's how I was just doing that. Look into the book.
Oh, that's why I tell you to get those cards. I think those cards are going to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are those magical item cards or the spell cards?
No, it's monster cards. All the monsters are in card form.
Oh yeah, I should get
Yes.
that. That sounds cool.
That's the same thing I was telling him. That's pretty cool.
All the monsters, or just
All
like
the-
the monster
I think,
manual
I think all the monsters from the monster manual.
Yeah, from the monster manual.
from the main book? Or...
Yeah, I think it's the main book. Yeah, it's like $16.
I got the spell cards, but I changed my mind and sent them back because I didn't see me using them.
Hmm.
Because we're online anyway. Oh, everything's like right there in the D&D Beyond list of books. Bling. No. But you have to see my income tax coming in. I think I'm gonna go pick up my set. Although I might just put the money to the side and wait for a sale before I do it.
Yeah, I think it's probably a bit best if you wait for a sale because that shit is way too expensive. Even if I had the money to buy a retail, I wouldn't do it. That's why I
But they
waited.
be throwing them on
So
sale.
I waited for that crisp. They did it for Black Friday. That's the only reason why I got the main books that I got. Okay.
But yeah, no.
The statue resembles it resembles the demon Fraz Urblu.
Oh man, I was talking about demons. Oh man.
Fraz Urblu.
Mhm.
It's a demon or a devil?
It's a fiend, so demon.
Demon.
You have to get closer to confirm it, but that at first glance, that's what it looks like.
Oh man, what the hell? So, can I remember what that demon's about? Is it like an archdemon or is it just a demon?
This okay, so roll your insight.
I will roll my insight. 16.
Okay. So from what you remember, from what you can remember reading in a book, remember you follow a different pantheon. So these are just things that you may have picked up. His Frazurblue is the Prince of Deception and the Lord of Illusions. The Demon Lord of Illusions.
So, I'm staring at the portal.
Mm-hmm. So you're looking at that, and then you're just looking at the portal. So, Master,
Creators,
that looks evil. We should leave this place. It's so cold.
Felix, stay by the doorway.
Of course, Master. Anything you say, Master. Felix will guard the door.
Ooh, so I approach a little closer to get a better look at
Okay,
it.
define a little closer. Because you know what? My little closer means you're walking up to the statue and you're touching it, and then all your equipment disappears.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy.
I hate
No, I'm gonna walk where where I could
Alpha
expect
Bravo.
it.
The target is ready.
No, please. I'm gonna walk up to it where I could look at it, but still within a distance where if it tries to reach me, it can't.
I like how you're being very vague.
Vegas good.
I love vague, but I'm not going by vague.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to it, and it's arm distance. Say if it tries to reach out for me, I'm
Again,
stopping
so
right in his arm distance.
it's 30 feet away.
I'll go 25 feet.
There you go.
Well, if you would
You
have said 30
stand-
feet,
You stand 5 feet away from it?
yeah, if you would have said 35 feet, and then I would have said
That's
something.
arm's reach, by the way.
That's fine.
But you said you wanted to.
It's fine. I'll go the 25 feet.
All right, so he starts making his way, and he's going to die. No, he didn't say that. Derzo, what are you doing?
Peeing on his pants.
Standing by Narcissus.
Okay.
Basically, just in case if anything is coming at him or whatever like that, I'm right there to interfere because the truth is, Narcissus' AR is but weak. So I'm trying to battle while he could be able to throw spells at whatever comes at.
Like,
Derzo.
he is tissue paper.
There's a.
Mhm.
That's a demon of illusions and deception.
You think we're in an illusion right now?
There's something here that's not the way it should be. And I can't figure it out yet.
No, I'm gonna once you tell me that, Tildor, stop what you're doing, come back. Don't
So-
go any closer.
Tilda, you get to the distance that you were at, and you can see the statue is about 20 feet tall. The basin is just higher than your height. So How tall are Asimars generally? About 6 feet.
Yeah, about 6 feet. The size of humans.
So you would need to climb to look into the basin, if that's what your intent is. But other than that, he's sitting on a block of basalt rock, which is black rock that has these little shiny flecks in it. That's what's been reflecting the blue light from the portal. And then the basin's right at is in his lap, sitting cross-legged. He looks. It's shaped like a man with leathery wings, but there's something about it that's just a little off in the way that it's carved. It's the thickness of the neck, and the way its hair is more like it's not hair at all. It just looks like it's all connected. So the only thing that's vaguely human-like is his face, but everything else is over-muscled, and then he has those leather wings that are extended from his back.
There's no writing, anything like that on it?
No.
At all?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna tell him there's a bowl on top of it. We have to climb on top of it to see what's in the bowl.
Okay.
I talk to all of them. I dress them all. I tell them that demon is a demon of deception and illusions, which means something in this room isn't what it's supposed to be.
Could it be the portal?
It could be anything. So even though this portal's in front of us, maybe it's the cold that we're suffering from. The bowl is reflecting the light from the portal, but the bowl is in front of it. Maybe we have to light the bowl. It could be something as minute as that, or something we just don't realize yet.
Well, I'm gonna let him know. You have to climb on it to get to see what's in the bowl, or to light the bowl up.
Okay.
Now, Lou, is there anything else in this room? I know you got the 6 pillars. It's like
six
there
on
a
six
door?
on one on the far wall, 6 on the one that's close to you. Those are the only two things that you see in this. As Tildor's turning around to walk back, he's just like, there's something right, and you get hit with something that immediately, it's like, it feels like a warmish liquid that immediately turns cold, and it envelops your body. You can see it's like, it looks like a splat of like a viscous liquid that hits him, and he hits the ground
Where it came from?
above him.
Well, I'm gonna look. Where
Okay.
above?
You have no night vision. There's no other light sources besides the portal, so you can't see anything above.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap a vial of the oil,
Mm-hmm.
put it on an arrow, and I'm gonna shoot it up.
Okay. Hold on for 1 second.
As he goes to aim, I hold his shoulder and I cast light,
Okay.
since we got no night vision anywhere. I cast light at the edge of my as far up as I can possibly send it up.
Okay. So what is the radius? It's like a torch, right? So it's 20 foot.
I will tell you exactly as soon as I find it. Here it is. Yeah, 20 foot.
Okay.
The range is 20 foot. Radius, dim light. For an additional 20 feet.
All right. Now, make 2 more rolls.
And so 10 feet above me, I cast it 10 feet up, and then from that 10 feet, 20 feet radius.
Okay. So where you're at, you're getting your thing ready to shoot. You were gonna light it up to shoot it. Is that what he's saying? Like a fire, like
Yeah,
like
that's
the
what-
oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I have little vials that I purchased.
Yeah.
I fill them up with a little bit of the oil.
How many have you used so far?
Well, I made 3, but I had 6 vials.
Okay, so you had 6 vials, but you only prepared 3.
Yarrow.
This would be the third one because you've
This would
already
be the-
used 2.
No, I used 3.
Okay, so this would be
I'm just taking a little vial
Mhm.
because I had the extra 3 in my filled with oil, but I didn't put them to the Yarrow. So I'm just wrapping it
Okay.
and then I'm
all right. As you're doing that, the two of you and your passives would not. Your passives are not gonna catch this. But you're doing that. You get ready to shoot. Something whizzes by your head. As it whizzes by your head and you're getting ready to shoot, you can see another glob of this viscous fluid just sail by your head and hit the ground. Narcissus, as you're getting ready to cast a light spell, you call upon the spell, you get ready to lay your hands on it. Another one hits you, and you hit and it envelops you, and you hit the ground.
Is it magic?
You both quickly discern that it's a web.
Oh, great.
web?
Another spider.
Yeah. So now,
Wait.
Uh,
Is it? It's a like a whole web, or is it just a line?
no, it's a web. It's a restraining. It's enough to restrain you. So I'm looking
Anish,
at-
right?
You turn Durzo to see. You can see two giant spiders that are coming down the wall directly above you. As
What's with you and spiders, bro? It's like every module that almost we do.
Wow, it's like we're not fighting a drow.
So these spiders are coming down the wall. Okay. So we are going to roll an ish, but we will be doing that in the next game. Okay.
Oh,
so
come
I'm gonna
on!
Stop it here.
Come on, man. We still got 20 minutes left, man. Jesus Christ, bro. These margins are just getting shorter and shorter every time.
Wait a minute. You went and played past 12 o'clock for that shitty ass Heroes game.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, on the D&D, you always stop at around 11:45.
Because he has to get up in the morning. It's Monday.
Yeah.
Who wants to get up on Mondays?
Nah,
I don't
it's-
want to get up.
Going to work. Friday's going to work.
My
me-
Yeah.
Mondays are more important than my Fridays. So. Anyway.
Yeah, on Fridays everyone's leaving early. On Mondays everyone's showing up. It's
Game
different.
don't get no views.
Okay.
We 26 views.
Yeah, tell them, D. Tell them.
That's
Oh,
it.
26 now. Now it went up to 28 now.
Alpha Bravo Echo. I got 2 targets
got-
right now that are.
We got more views in the Heroes game. So yes.
Hey, man, let's get ready. Get the dip. Get the dip. Oh, set up.
Seriously, he said, get the
Okay.
dip.
You got problems.
My I'm gonna tell you what my action is. What I'm gonna start next round is to pull out my oil, my wineskin, and pour the alcohol on
Okay.
the web.
So, 4. Narcissus, Durzo, Blint, Tildor, Greenheart, and Hex Swift.
Hey,
What? You were
I
drunk.
mean,
You were doing your doodling.
yeah, but I was gonna do something. I just was waiting on you to finish with them.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, we're finished. Now you
well,
gotta wait till
Now you're gonna have
next
to wait
Sunday.
until the next time. Okay,
So it's your
so
turn.
for,
I mean, we could take care of that now, so that way I don't have to take time next time.
what were,
That's
okay,
not- that makes
how
sense.
about
That
this?
makes sense.
What
That
were
makes
you
a lot
going to
of
do
sense.
that I'm going to ignore for the next game? Please tell me.
You know what? Fuck you and the fucking whatever banana.
I mean, I am a tyrant, so go on, please. Abuse me.
Nah,
I'm
then
just
you know the
glad- I'm
fucked up
just
thing.
glad you did it.
Yo, and then you know the fucked up thing about it. You know that he been eating penin on the DL, right? You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wish. Anyway,
Oh, you motherfucker.
all right. So, I guess
All right,
that's
so
it.
what I'm doing is this. As I'm doing the sketching,
Good.
This guy is still.
I did that on purpose,
Yeah, I know.
bitch.
Hurry up.
No, fuck you. Go to hell. As I do the sketching and recollect as best as I can, I'm gonna keep looking at this rough sketch map parchment, see if there's any other details to it. I mean, yeah, it gave me. I came across that series,
Mhm.
but I can't be the end all of it.
What
To
did you mean?
guide you.
I'm confused.
I gave you all that map's going to give you. You remember who you got it off of.
Yeah, we got it off of Hacksaw Jim, dude.
So
You lucky he didn't draw a daisy on it or something.
He's so stupid.
Alright,
He
so-
saw Hacksaw Jim.
I'm gonna sign off now. I will talk to you in the next adventure.
Thank
Holy
you.
shit, my brain
He
can't
saw
process that.
Hacksaw Jim. You see, he got a
Goodbye.
2x4. He wrote the map with a 2x4.